subject, or favourite topic or module or something?
Oh, that's hard. I'd say it's probably, I think, my third year analysis project. I think I came a long way with it.
I think my favourite subject was probably academic ecology. It was such a beneficial subject on so many different levels, and I definitely learned the most from that one, I think.
I really enjoyed our ensemble module in third year. I was in a vocal quartet with Nathan and Beth Howells and Ben Gutzel in second year. And it was just amazing to actually be able to be marked for something that we particularly enjoy doing, is ensemble singing. And like having Rob Court as our tutor as well, he was like so helpful. I mean, we got really, really good marks, and it was so worth it because like it was just so much fun.
But from actually performing, so St David's Hall, you gain confidence, you gain experience, and you're actually playing the music. And I just have a passion for playing, so
probably a toss-up between two. My analysis tutor, Charles Wilson, was absolutely amazing. I owe so much to him with that. But Dan Bickerton has also been a real help actually through my last 2 years. It's really been helpful. If I've had any questions, whether composition or otherwise, and he's really been there to help and support.
I think John O'Connell is really high up there. He's so full of energy and full of life, and yeah, I think so much love for him.
Probably for me, it's got to be Dr. Wilson. I've done a lot of the analytical modules, things like analysing 20th century music, Schenkerian analysis in second year, and I spent a lot of time working with him closely for the analysis project in third year. I think I owe a lot to him.
Dan Bickerton, because he's just very helpful with models, 20th century contramal practice. You just felt at ease with the module, and he was very helpful and very, very good at explaining what we had to do. And Dr. Fawkins, just for being a legend, and you can just go to him not just for composition but for anything really. He's just very good to talk to. Any problems you got, Dr. Fawkins.
Yeah, I second that.
Shout out to Dr. Beard. Yeah, hi David. Yeah, he's my dissertation tutor and he was great. It's always been great. So.
Amanda Villapastor saw me through my my MA dissertation and gave me tremendous support.
Claire was pretty cool. Claire Ryden. Claire Ryden. Lectures were pretty cool. Italian opera. Definitely composition with Dr. Robert Fawkins. Absolutely amazing. I think we've already got this. Yeah, no, I'm just saying it again because it's really good. Composition's really good.
Claire Alden.
Claire Ryden. Yeah, either Claire or Kat.
Dr. Johnson. Robert Fawkins as well. Not just in kind of academia, but kind of helping you through everything really. Encouragement and stuff.
Claire was always available.
Yeah, they're very pastorally helpful and concerned, and they like to look after you outside of academics as well.
The people who weren't necessarily affiliated with me directly but still had time for me, just being a music student, like Dr. Globe, Dr. Beard, Professor Walsh. Fawkins is an obvious one.
Dr. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson, I couldn't remember. Yeah, no, genuinely, like the amount of times I've been like, oh, I need a favour, even if it's just like, what's a dead good string quintet from this particular period that talks about this particular thing, it's like, oh, you know what, we're specialists in this time, but they've still got time to talk to people who aren't specialists. There's a lot of nice people, those people in particular, that have really helped me. I've knocked them, been like, can I have a favour, let me see what I can do. Even if it's something just like saying, hey, but there's a lot of good staff.
And the librarians.
Yeah.
Love the librarians. Always supportive. Always helpful. Tony and Nick.
Nick and Tony. Oh.
Everyone. Love everyone.
There's a Radio 4 broadcast. They had any questions. It was in there in the music concert hall, and they had a big panel hosted by Jonathan Dimbleby, and one of the people on the panel was the lead singer of Iron Maiden, which is one of my favourite bands, called Bruce Dickinson, and I managed to shake his hand and get him to sign one of my vinyl records, and yeah, that was very good. But just as a whole, I really enjoyed getting involved, just enhancing my musicianship and getting involved a lot in journalism as well.
That is going on Facebook.
Oh, that's fine. In second year, me and a group of people came here when it started snowing, and we built a snowman playing sousaphone, which got on BBC Welsh News, which was very good. It's called Snow Martin, after a member of the Masters students.
Yeah, there was one lecture where he made us bellow like a cow, and we were all just in a lecture, like sort of bellowing, and we felt so ridiculous, but it was the best lecture ever. It was so good.
Oh yeah, we presented a short paper in a conference,
The 19th Century British Music. By the 9th Biennial Music in 19th Century Britain Conference last June. We presented a paper and that was amazing.
It was terrifying, but really good experience to have as well.
Big thank you to that.
Contemporary music group.
I was going to say.
Okay. This
we're not just saying it because Sonic Pockets is here, but the recording session with CMG this year was an absolute pleasure to be a part of. Especially because I got to do some solos as well, which is really nice to be asked. It was so much fun, and the concert was probably one of the best we've done. And, like the audience, however not that big, was so appreciative, and it just makes it all worthwhile, I think.
People said really nice things about it, I have to say.
Yeah, exactly. So, and just like CMG throughout the whole of our time here, it's just been so much fun. So yeah, we liked it.
I couldn't do it without them, really.
the Christmas concert of third year, playing the Nutcracker, because it's so fun and so festive. I'll always remember that.
Hello, I'm Kenneth Hamilton. I'm acting head of School of Music at the moment, among other things, and I'm delighted to be at this graduation day, which genuinely is a fun occasion. How can one put it when there are so many highlights? How would one distinguish, actually? You know, to be perfectly honest, in Cardiff, the thing I enjoyed most of all was playing Liszt Totentanz in St David's Hall with the University Orchestra and the choir looking on, and of course an audience, so I rather enjoyed that.
Ken Hamilton's ability just to play the piano at any given moment in time.
The fact that he's memorised all of Wagner's operas.
Yeah.
It's not just Wagner's, it's just anything.
Everything.
Just anything.
Every piece of music ever written.
I captain the Cardiff University Challenge team for the 2012-13 season, I think it was. No, 13-14 season. It's very rewarding. I mean, it's great to see how that sort of thing's done. And I can say that Jeremy Paxman is actually quite a nice bloke.
We joined with the Royal College and we sang Verdi's Requiem, and there was just a moment in that piece where it was just an amazing sound, and I really felt so privileged to be there. It's so good.
It's a great city for studying music in, with so many opportunities with the BBC Now concerts, and yeah, just have a very nice, not nice, that's a bad word, vibrant music scene, and yeah, it's just been a real pleasure to be part of this university.